All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about absolute value again. Seems like a popular topic on these videos, so let's get it this time here. Let's talk about what the absolute value is. So the absolute value of a number is the distance that number is from 0. So if we're talking about the absolute value of 4, we're saying, well, here's 4 on the number line, and I'm asking what is the distance it is from 0. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 away. So the absolute value of 4 is 4. We can also go on the other side, and let's say like the absolute value of negative 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, negative 6. The absolute value of negative 6. Well, how far away is negative 6 from 0? Well, the absolute value of negative 6 is 6. So some people say that, oh, the absolute value of a number, can't be negative. And they are correct, right? Let's talk about why, though, right? You can't have a negative distance. The distance between 0 and negative 6 is 6 units. The distance between 4 and 0 is 4 units. Let's do these problems. All right. So when I see the absolute value, I'm going to think the distance. So how far away from 0 is negative 5 plus negative 1? So if I'm at negative 5 and I add 1 negative, so I go to negative 6 here. Well, we just did that one. So I'm at negative 6, and I'm asking how far away is that from 0? How far away is negative 6 from 0? And that's 6 units away. So let's talk about this. If I have 2 4s, I'm talking about the opposite. Whoa. I'm talking about the opposite that 2 4s are from 0. So here's 1 4. And let's do another 4, and we end up at 8. And we're talking about the distance 8 is from 0. What's this distance? This distance is 8 units away, but we're talking about the opposite of it. So we're looking for negative 8. The answer here is negative 8. The absolute value of 8 is 8. Let's stop that. All right, hopefully you can hear me now. So let's do number 3, or part C. We're talking about 3.5 distances that negative 8 is from 0. This is weird. We're asking how far away is negative 8 from 0, and I want 3.5 of those. So negative 8 is here. How far away is it from 0? It is 8 away. It is 8 away, and now our question is asking for 3.5 eighths. So here's 8, and I want 3.5 of them. So 3 times 8 is 24, and 8 times a half is 4. And so 3.5 eighths is 28. And now a similar problem. This is asking for the distance that 8 is away from 0. What's the absolute value of 8? So this is asking for having 3 eighths. 8 is 8 away, and I want 3 of them. So I'm looking for 24. This one, a lot of students had problems with this one. Let's talk about it. I'm looking for the distance that something is from 0. And I'm going to take that away from 5 and 6/10. So let's find out what this is first. If I'm starting at negative 5 and 6/10, and I'm adding some amount, I'm adding 11 and 2/10 onto it. Well, if I add 5 and 6/10, I'm going to get to 0. So I'm thinking, well, how much more am I adding to get to here? Well, what's left? I need to go 11 2/10 to the right. I've already gone 5 6/10. How much do I have left? This can be 10. And that's 12. This is 5. So I have 5 6/10 left. So I'm here at 5 6/10. Bless me. All right. And I'm asked, how far is that from 0? That's what the absolute value is. How far away is this from 0? And it is 5 6/10 away from 0. So I'm saying 5 6/10 minus this distance is 0. And last but not least, let's talk about the distance away from 0. The distance away from 0 of the difference of 6 and 10. Whoa! All right. So here's 6, starting at 6. And I'm going to take away 10, or go 10 to the left. So I like doing it in pieces. I know that if I go 6 to the left, I'm going to get to 0. So how many more until I get to 10? Well, I need to go 4 more to the left. And let's just say that's 4. So 4 more to the left. So that gets me to -4. And the question is, what is the absolute value of that? And how far away is -4 from 0? It's 4 units away. So there you go. There's your video on absolute value expressions. Have a nice day.